Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 25th, 2025 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Taurus, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Just trying to make sure the cards aren't cut off. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Perfect. Okay. So at the heart of it all, wait, give me a minute. Okay. Just needed to listen a little bit more. At the heart of it all is judgment. Okay, so this new moon is in Cancer. Now, this moon really amplifies emotional manifestation. Now, Taurus, that's one of your skills, right? Is manifestation. What you think, whether it be positive or negative, you can bring forward very, very, very easily. I want to say very easily, but it can feel difficult, but you do have just a tremendous power of manifestation. It cannot be denied. If it's in your chart, if you have Taurus in your chart, you are a powerful manifester. Here with judgment, you're coming out of a box that you would put in, out of a kind of like, it's like a typecast almost that was around you, but you're also coming out of a time where there was like really judgmental energy. Either you were really judgmental for yourself or like people were really judgmental around you, and now you're setting yourself free. Like here, she's letting her soul dance, and it's connecting with that energy of dance and release and joy and prosperity. And that's at the heart of you. It's like, I want this joy back. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm showing up for this transformation, this rebirth, this ecstasy of being. And it moves us then, to the Three of Swords. Very interesting, because if you're born on the cusp with Aries also had the Three of Swords come up. Now, it was in the third position, which is where we need to focus. Here, it is the challenge. So it can be that this is a challenge that you need to focus on if you're born on the cusp with Aries, if you have strong Aries in your chart. But if you don't have any Aries in your chart, the Three of Swords, the challenge here is the heartbreak and the pain and the disappointment that you have been through. And it's like, because of this pain, right, everything gets amplified. It's not just a diss or a disagreement or upsetting. It goes back to when it broke your heart, right? When it was completely overwhelming. So do be mindful about this during this time, because Cancer is a very emotional energy, right? And Taurus, as much as people sit there and say, oh, Tauruses are so stubborn and they're so this and they're so that, you're also so sensitive. And I mean that as a highly sensitive person, as a person with Taurus, like profoundly in their chart, prominently in their chart, here, that energy comes up quite powerfully for you. So acknowledging the heartbreak that you have been through, but also acknowledging your sensitivity and the way that other people might just shrug things off and be like, oh, it's no big deal. Well, it doesn't have to be a big deal to them, but it was a big deal to you. And the challenge is going to be to see this energy, to see this pain, to see this hurt, and not go back to that place, but to say, okay, you know what? Not doing that again. You don't get to have that power over me. That ugliness of pain and hurt and the Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, disappointment, I'm not doing that anymore. And it brings us then to where we need to focus. And this, ooh, I love it. This is the Knight of Cups. So water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, right? This is the Cancer new moon. And this is the focusing on the love. It's holding what you love just like right up in front of you. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck here, he's holding roses. He has his cup right here, right? His singing bowl. Here he has, his hat in his hand. It's very romantic. There's a note. There's wine chilling. There's a white, horse in the background indicating, symbolizing the white knight. There's a heart tattoo on his arm, right? It's all very romantic. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there we go. It is a knight holding up a cup, and the cup is the Holy Grail. It is the most sacred of sacreds. And so here, it is embracing what you love, but it is also embracing what is most sacred to you. He even has wings on his feet, the messenger of love coming forward. And so during this time, that's what you're going to be seeing. I mean, you're ruled by Venus. So, Taurus, love means a lot to you. You're ruled by Venus. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So when Cancer is in the new moon, it's like at home, right? It's at home. It's with the moon. It's like, this is where I like to be. And so here it is letting what you love move you forward gently, kindly, powerfully. But it's also saying, this is what I love. This is what's important to me. This is what I'm focusing on. You want me to focus here? Absolutely no. No, I refuse. I'm not going to do it. I have transformed. And the challenge is coming out of the pain of transformation into this place of power. Because transforming, when we transform in our lives, it's always painful. Think of birth, right? Birth is always painful. Whenever anything is given birth to, even when you see an artist give birth to a creation, they always go through this time of pain, like trying to get it just right, trying to get it out into the world. And so here with your energy coming forward, getting it just right, getting it out into the world is powerful. It can be painful at times. And it moves us then to the energy that is leaving behind, that we're leaving behind, and it's the devil. Like, it's like good riddance, here. Now, do I think it's rude that the devil is representative of Capricorn energy? Yeah, I do. But the devil does represent Capricorn. December 22nd to January 19th is the time frame. But you're also like, you're done. You're done with being a puppet on a string. You're done with listening to all the negativity. You're done with the anger. You're done with the pain. You're done with the disappointment. You're also done with like the being rooted here in this earthly plane of like, I want more, of the ego, right? I want more. I need more. It's more. It's more. It's more. So just be aware of that. You're now going to hear more. Right? And it's like connecting with the Celtic word for greatness. It's like, now it is time to step into your greatness. You want more greatness of self, not more things around you. That's going to be something where you're like, nah, no thanks. No thanks. I don't want that. It moves us then to the Nine of Cups. Of course it does. Of course it moves us to the Nine of Cups, Taurus, where it is your strength. And the Nine of Cups is a wish being granted. It is joy. It is prosperity. It is success. It is bounty. It is abundance. It is a job well done. It can also be like, this is all my stuff, like, look at what I've done type of thing. But I don't really see that here for you. Just be mindful that we can get into like, kind of like that fat cat kind of energy. So just be aware of that. The Nine of Cups here is really a celebration, and it's celebrating your life. It's celebrating your day. It's celebrating you. And I love that that's your strength. Your strength is a celebration of a being, of self, and it's letting yourself step forward in the most exquisite of ways. So during this moon, during this time where you feel safety, at home, with family, with friends, with the world that you create for yourself, wherever you feel like the most comfortable, right? That is going to be the energy that you are just celebrating during this time and calling forward more of it to you. It moves us then, ooh, I love it. It moves us then to your near future, which is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, amplifying that Aries connection that Spirit showed at the beginning. But also, this is a real sense of like, I know my magic, right? I know my magic. I know my fire. I know my joy. I love that she has the little black cat right here in front of her. She has the fire in her hands. She's holding up her wand. She's embracing her magic. She's just exuberant, joyful. You can't look at this card and be sad. Like, it's just happiness. And that's what you are stepping into with the Queen of Wands. You are embracing your magic. You are embracing your fire. You are embracing happiness, joy, and connection. And you are going to see yourself moving forward and really saying, this is what I love. Like, this is what I want. This is what is powerful for me. And I'm not stepping away from it. Like, I am letting myself shine. As long as you come from a place of love, of kindness, of respect, right? You are letting that energy shine forward so beautifully for yourself. And this is also embracing your talents, like your hidden talents. You're going to be seeing things within yourself during this time where you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was a talent. Like, everybody could do that. No, embrace your strength. Embrace who it is that you are. Let yourself shine and let yourself be proud of yourself, because you're going to see your magic coming forward in many different ways, manifesting, taking on a life of its own, opening up the doors so beautifully for you that it really does change things. It changes you, it changes your ideas, it changes the way that you see yourself, and it moves you then to the advice for this time. I love it. It's the Six of Wands. It's like celebrate, get up, celebrate, joy, happiness, dance party, in the middle of the kitchen, like in the middle of the day, or while you're making breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever. This is celebrating you. This is holding your head up high. This is being proud of who it is that you are. Again, it's always coming from a place of love, from a place of kindness. You have been through a lot. You have been. And an acknowledgement of that is going to be really important. It's not like, oh, it's no big deal. No, I've been through a lot. And I respect and honor me. And you are letting yourself celebrate yourself. You are letting yourself embrace your passion. And you are seeing you as worth it. And it's kind of like you see yourself as worth it for like the first time in a really long time. And it's like, it's about time. It's about time. It's about time, Taurus. It moves us then to the environment. And this is the Six of Cups. Now, you're going to be very nostalgic. Okay, just be aware. Just be aware that you can get a little bit sentimental. The repeat of the number 6, coupled with Cancer. The 6 is the most nurturing of the numbers. It's very, very nurturing, very loving, very like wanting to take care of everything. You can overdo it, right? Most definitely. And really fall into like, the only thing I am is the nurturer. The only thing I do is give. It's kind of like that giving tree energy. I'm just going to give and give and give of myself until there's nothing left. No, be very mindful of that. You need clear boundaries during this time. The Six of Cups is love. The Six of Cups is connection, but the Six of Cups is the past coming forward very prominently. So this can be living in the fantastic memories of the past, and this can be getting very melancholy from the past. Be mindful about the melancholy. Live in the good memories. Know that all those memories, all those stories, they shape you into who you are, and you walk in that beauty. Sometimes it gets sad, right? Oh, that I'll never be again. But then you need to remember, you are the living memory of that enchantment, that spell, right? That way of being that was in the world. And now through you, it lives and it keeps on living. So here, instead of seeing it as something sad, see the past as a beautiful like memorial. And a beautiful sense of like, this is what shaped me. This is why I am who I am. And the bad of the past, that doesn't get to have power. It is focusing on the good things. And I do know for some people, right, the good can be hard, right? So here, it is knowing that even if it is small, it is beautiful. And it grows from the smallest seed, right? Grows the biggest plant, right? Embracing that energy of the mustard seed, that energy of transformation, growth, and empowerment. It moves us then, oh, I love it, to the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is the hopes and the fears. It like knights protect kings, protect queens, right? So you have the Knight of Cups, you have the King of Cups coming forward. This is the hopes and the fears of the time. And it's the King of Cups. It's letting what you love shine forward. You hope to live in a place of love. You fear that what you love and the emotions that you shine forward will be used against you. So just be mindful about that, where there's a hesitance around the heart. Why? Because your heart has been betrayed, right? This can be from a breakup, a divorce. This could be from, parent. This could be from a sibling. This could be from a friend. This could be from a lover, whoever it was. It could be from work, right? The heart was betrayed. And here with the King of Cups, there's a sense of like, but your heart is so big, right? Your heart is so powerful, Taurus. That is like one of your greatest things, is the power of your heart. And in a Cancer new moon, it's like, wow, it's just extraordinary. And so here, embracing your love, embracing your passion, embracing your heart, that is what leads you forward. And it's not saying, oh, everybody has to do what I say type of thing, right? The King of Cups doesn't do that. He says, I live by example. You can follow, great. You don't follow, I don't need you around. That's also fine. Go somewhere else. And that's going to be really important during this time. You're not going to change anybody, but your heart is moving things forward with such extraordinary power, such extraordinary beauty. It moves us then to the outcome. And this is the 8 of Pentacles. This is hard work, right? You're using this time and embracing your emotions, and you're going to see that you are like stepping into your dreams, you're stepping into your passion, you're stepping into what you love. Doors are opening that were once closed. You can become a workaholic during this time, so do be mindful. Give yourself time for joy, for play, for rest, for love, because what you're going to find is that you can work, and then get burnt out, but there's such a beautiful energy around you that you don't want to get burnt out on it. You don't. You want it to move forward with you, to dance with you, and to be a part of you, to keep on growing with you. It's kind of like eating all the nutrients from a potted plant, the soil, and not replenishing it, not feeding it again. So just be aware of that. The 8 of Pentacles, we can be very, very serious during this time, and this moon wants us to be light and airy with it and flow with it and go with it. This moon is going to bring love forward, and we can accept it, or we can say nope. No thank you. I want to stay in this place of stress, or we don't even know that we want to stay in this place of stress. It's just what our bodies have become so accustomed to. So I really do recommend going for walks outside. If you can join like a qigong, tai chi, at your library, at a local dojo, that's really great to be able to be in a community with people in real life where you can go and they're all embracing healing energy. This is also a fantastic time for Reiki, healing energy. You can connect with those healing modalities on YouTube. You can book a healing with me if you want to, but like you don't have to at all. And you just have this healing blessing just around you that is so good and so beautiful. So that's going to be really, really, really important, just amplifying that, feeding that within you. Okay, so let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Okay. So here we begin with attraction, right? The law of attraction, the attractive energy within you. Like, first of all, you're very attractive, right? Your energy rise, your physicality can be very, very, very attractive, Taurus. So just know that there can be an amplification to that. But the energy that you are attracting to you during this time, you're very magnet energy. So be aware of your vibrational sphere, because if you're in a bad mood, you'll be like attracting more of that to you. You'll be like, what the heck's going on here? I'm so angry about this. But if you center yourself and breathe in through the nose, and then it's called fire breath, like out, but like with that big sound, like a dragon breathing fire, centering yourself, you can find that you release the anger, you center yourself, positive thoughts come forward, and you start to see things differently. And it moves you, like, have faith in your dreams. The attraction is saying here, have faith in your dreams, because you will bring it forward. And it brings us then to fear. There's a huge amount of fear at the heart of us. That's the challenge. It's the 3 of Swords, the heartbreak, the fear, the disappointment. And it brings us then to step out of your comfort zone. Fear is keeping you small. It's keeping you like an armadillo, right? That just curls up into that ball, right? And an armadillo, when it curls up into that ball, it can be run over by a truck, and it's like, okay, or a car. I don't remember which one, but it can withstand that. You've withstood a lot. You've protected yourself. But this energy here of being like, wound up into that ball is too tight. You need the energy to flow. It's releasing the fear. It's releasing the fear. You are okay. You are okay. Everything is not going to be perfect. Everything is not, like, it's not a fairy tale, right? But right now, with your angels around you, with the blessings guiding you forward, you are okay. You've got this. You do. And it moves us then to wisdom, and a fiery climax approaches. Like there's this crescendo of knowing, of power. You're stepping out of a darkness, and it's like you're stepping out of like this right here, this depiction, this visualization of the devil, right? And then the Nine of Cups. It's like you're stepping out of this darkness that had you chained, that had you of a ghost of yourself, feeling like a puppet on a string. The golden light around the devil that's breaking down the darkness moves into the exuberant light of the golden, joy of the Nine of Cups, and says, now it is time to celebrate. You have broken the chains. You have come out of darkness. You have, walked through hell type of thing. That song, when you're going through hell, keep on going type of thing. You have done that. And now it is time to rejoice. There's a fear because it's like, well, what if? And it's like, well, you can what if yourself, into a corner, chewing your hair, rocking back and forth. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because what you attract here, you are like that magnet. Let yourself radiate. Like there's just a radiance of beauty to you. I'm so excited for you. It moves us then to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the white eagle. The connection to divine guidance is within you. The divine is guiding you. It's opening up the doors. You're seeing things so differently than you have seen it before. And it moves us then, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. It moves us then to, right, it's going to be right over wisdom, is psychic development, third eye chakra, inner child, heart chakra. Again, that connection to the Six of Cups, the past comes through very beautifully, the connection with the inner child. You are going to start to see veils falling down. You have wisdom, guidance. That's why that fiery climax is approaching because you are seeing things so differently. You are embracing yourself so differently, and you are entering into this place that, has you as a psychic, a healer, an empath, a highly sensitive person, that has you in the sphere of like, okay, other people might not get it, but it's like you were meant to stand out. And that's what you're stepping into now. It's like letting yourself stand out in the most beautiful, wonderful, like amazing way. Now, the energy to be mindful of during this time, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the high priestess. Okay, that's what Spirit was saying. That's exactly what Spirit was saying here, where the energy of enlightenment can be overwhelming, and you'll also tend to take other people's word over your own intuitive feeling. So just be mindful about that. Other people do not have the answers. Sitting quietly, connecting with Spirit, connecting with your angels is going to be so powerful for you, so important for you. It moves us then to the subconscious spirit message, and that's the turkey. It says, honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. And it's time to say, this is who I am, right? You can't mold yourself into somebody else. It is living proudly, beautifully, unapologetically as you. And it opens up the doors, and it brings us then to the subconscious chakra message, which is spiritual awakening. This is the crown chakra, and this is Spirit blessing you. You are being awakened. You can feel that this time can be a little bit overwhelming. It can be a little bit uncomfortable, but you are stepping into yourself again, right? You're the judgment, the harshness, the heartbreak, the pain, the disappointment. You're like, no, I'm done. I'm done with this. I step into me. And that's where that fiery, spicy, tenacious, stubborn, beautiful Taurus energy really comes out and really shines. And it says, this is me. I will not hide anymore. And it brings us then to the subconscious spirit energy to be mindful of. And this is the hangman. This is thinking that because you don't fit in, you're not seeing things the way everybody else sees it, right? You're not playing by the same rules. You have to be wrong. What if they're wrong? Do no harm. Walk kindly and lovingly and gently on this earth. Be a force of love. Be a force of good. And because everybody else is ego-based and driven by other things, no. Don't change the beauty of you to fit the chaos of them. It moves us then to the subconscious tarot message, and that is the Page of Swords. My goodness, are you clever during this time? You have a way of seeing things. You have a way of knowing things. You have a way with words and a deeper understanding. There's cleverness to you. Ideas are going to be sprouting right, left, and center. And so keep a notebook with you. Keep the notes tab open on your phone. Let yourself walk forward and embrace your curiosity. You're going to be seeing in the world in the most extraordinary of ways. And it's like being that little kid who's like, well, why not this? And why not that? And why not do it like this? And why not do it like that? And you're like, oh, I never thought of that before. And it's all going to be coming from inside. So it's going to be very inspiring. Your subconscious spirit message, message from the moon is love, surrender to the divine, self-love, surrender to the divine. And I love that for you. Actually, self-love fell out when I was shuffling, because I spend a time shuffling and meditating before beginning the readings. And so here, self-love comes again. And it says surrender to the divine, surrender to the higher power, whatever higher power you believe in. And, sometimes it can be hard to believe in a God, a source, a spirit, type of energy. You look at the world and you're like, oh my gosh. But sometimes, and I know this is for me personally, like I can believe in a tree. I can believe and in like the small things like that, the garden, the animals, and it's like I can believe in that. And that can start helping me to have my faith come forward, right? To have myself manifest forward the way spirit calls to my soul. So I'm just putting that out there because I do know somebody needs to hear that. And so surrender to the divine through self-love, through loving yourself, through seeing yourself, and not saying, oh, I'll love me when I lose 5 pounds, when I'm taller, when I'm, blonder. I was always like, if I'm taller and blonder and blue-eyed, oh, I'd be perfect, right? It's like, well, I'm not. So be short and brown-haired and brown-eyed and perfect. And it doesn't mean that you do everything right. It means that you're looking at yourself and saying, I love you. And so here, that's going to be really important. Okay. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of you and this new moon in Cancer. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed moon and a blessed life. Bye.